We are always experimenting and we're always trying new things. Today it's Sunday, but there are to be no park papers today. I don't have my newspapers, I don't have my chairs with me, and we're going to try something new called Walk and Talk. I think it's called Walk and Talk, or I could call it Walk with me, talk with me. I'm going to see if people will walk around Speaker's Corner with me rather than standing around or sitting down. So as ever on Lessons for Life 24/7 we endeavour to bring you something different, something unique, something that no one else is doing. Trump, can I speak to Trump? Well, we just have to...
Yeah? Sorry mate. Cheers mate.
I'll be honest, I'm on the so-called left, but I don't know what politics means anymore, to be honest. I'm a bit disaffected with it.
Well, yeah, I think you're right there.
You know? Yeah. So... Were you on the demo today?
I was, yeah.
How did it go?
It went fantastically actually. Everyone was well behaved.
Okay. And this is pro-Brexit, right?
It is, yes.
Okay. And leave means leave.
Leave means leave, yeah. I mean, we voted out.
Yeah.
You know, it went to a referendum, we voted out, so I believe it should be carried through the way the people voted for it too.
How do you feel about someone like Tommy Robinson becoming the face of Brexit?
He's not.
He's not.
Yeah,
and I don't think he should be.
Exactly
but
right.
I think he will be portrayed as that.
Yeah, he's not the actual face of Brexit at the moment, but he's an advisor and he's getting involved. But the thing is people portray Tommy Robinson in the wrong light.
Yeah.
Now, I don't believe he's a racist or a Islamophobe. Islamophobe's a made-up word anyway, as far as I'm concerned, because a phobia is a rational fear of something.
Okay.
Now, he's not got a fear of the Islam itself, it's the ideologies that some of them have, not all of them.
Okay.
You know, some of them are extreme, you know, and he spoke out about children being raped.
Yeah.
You know, 11-year-old girls to 15.
I'm with him on that one. Let's go around that.
Yeah, and it's just basically the law of the land. You know, if you've got to live by the law. If it's illegal, it's illegal. It's like illegal immigration.
We'll put back. We'll go back.
It's the same respect with Donald Trump.
Absolutely.
You know?
But what I can see might happen. I mean, I tuned in to watch it live.
Yes.
And I saw the Israeli flag flying.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's a different sore subject there with the Palestinians and Israelis, isn't it?
What's that flag doing there?
Oh yeah, I mean I don't know. Yeah.
It's interesting.
I can't answer that question. But,
that's all right. And you
yeah, there's no reason for it to be there.
At rallies that maybe it shouldn't be, but a lot of things are getting bunched up together. And I know people on the left like Dennis Skinner, George Galloway, Tony Benn, had he been alive, would have been very pro-Brexit. But Brexit is being portrayed as this kind of right-wing movement.
Well, it is, yeah, and I don't see
a lot
why.
Of people are called Nazis as well, and that shouldn't really be there. Because why are these people Nazis? You know, they're not doing Hitler. They're just Brexiteers. You know.
Absolutely, but if you want to demonise someone,
well, this is the problem,
you call them a Nazi.
and this far right, far left thing, it's got out of control, and all these phobias that they keep creating. You know, homophobe, xenophobe, Islamophobe. There's all these names that they keep coming up with now. Anti-Semite, yeah. You know, there's loads of these names they've come. I mean, anti-Semite's been around for years, but
so look, and all these things are wrong. But when they're weaponised,
that's exactly what they're doing. You see,
it's dangerous.
And I don't class myself. Well, I don't know what a far right person is. I'm not a Nazi. I'm not racist. I'm not homophobic. I'm not, you know, I haven't got a fear of Islam. I just class myself as somebody that believes in the law.
If Tommy Robinson
and a national identity.
If Tommy Robinson, his main campaign, his main jihad, to use an Arabic word, was against radical Islam, right?
Yes, radical Islam, not Islam, radical.
What has that got to do with Brexit?
Why
is he on board with Brexit?
Well,
why is
I just think it's because
when he worked for Rebel Media, he was supporting the Brexit as well.
And he obviously supports the people, and he's got a following. He knows he has got a following, and he's using his influence to, you know, make people come, basically.
And also he feels as well that, that you know, the EU is
he believes in
Merkel is allowing mass immigration from the Middle East and other places for people to come in, and it seems that they just tend to be, well, mainly men. There's no real women and children coming in.
I mean, it's like the Trump, it's like America.
And so he feels, and from what he said that it could well be an impending Islamic army.
Well,
you know,
here's the irony for me. If Tommy Robinson is against immigration, and I can understand fears about immigration.
No, I don't think he said that. Is that what you understand it to be?
Let's ask that as a question. Is he fearing mass immigration?
Mass immigration, maybe. Yeah, and certainly illegal immigration.
What he's more concerned about is when you've got, like, you know, with the Schengen, you've got, I know it doesn't affect Schengen here so much, but we have the free movement of people into the EU once you get into the EU. European country, an EU country.
Yeah. He believes in borders at the end of the day.
That is the kind of, like,
you know,
unconditional migration. People could just come in.
You can't just have,
nobody knows what the agenda is or what they could be, you know.
You don't know who they are, they come over illegally, they've got no papers, they come in, you don't know what they've done in their own country. You can't just have people walking to and fro different countries.
For instance, if it's a Friday night,
with nothing. I can't go to
people in my house for a house
Spain or France
I wouldn't like lots of people
with no passport.
You know, coming in for a house party when you don't know who they are.
I'll just throw 2 points in there.
Sure.
He is the son of immigrants himself. Sure. He's from a family from Ireland, so he is the son of immigrants.
Whereabouts in Ireland is he from?
I don't know, but
is it north or is it south?
I believe it's the Republic of Ireland.
Okay.
He's Stephen Yaxley Lennon. It's an Irish name. So he's not from England, even though he created the English offence. Also,
he was born in England
himself.
He was born in England.
Oh, yes, he was. Yeah. Absolutely. But his parents weren't. And this is not the worst thing.
Ireland's a little bit
Irish
different than Syria, though.
Is it?
Well, it is in a way, because he probably came over legally with papers, his parents. This is the thing. It doesn't matter where from.
There was a lot of Irish terrorists.
I can imagine. But I'd like to do some research into it before we to see whether his parents came over legally or not. And if they came legally, then fair enough. Anyone can come legally, that's fine. It's what Donald Trump says. This is why I'm wearing that. Anyone can come legally.
Okay.
If it's legal, it's legal. If it's illegal, it's illegal. You have to enforce the law.
My second point on Tommy Robinson is the flag that I mentioned earlier. He stands behind the Israeli flag, a country that was created against the will of the native people, with a mass immigration, illegal immigration, and
Zionist Rothschilds,
Zionism and illegal occupation, which continues to this day. A country
persecution of the Palestinians.
Yeah, persecution of the Palestinians.
I agree totally.
Immigrant population persecuting a native population. I think it's very hypocritical if he wants to stand up for the native population of this country, which I can respect. He stands behind that flag, and I think he is being used and manipulated by someone with an agenda, and I just get very wary when I see that flag, because I understand that agenda, and it sounds like you.
I do understand quite a bit about that Middle East problem. No, it is a broad range of things going on there, you know, and like you say, one thing. All I agree with is the rule of law. If it's illegal, it's illegal. If it's legal, it's legal. And I believe in borders and a national identity as a country where you have to come in legally. It's like Trump says, and I support Trump, but the fact is he's not against people coming in if they come in legally. You just cannot come in without paperwork and just make up a name and move into society, because nobody knows who you are, nobody knows what you've done. You could be a murderer.
Why is Tommy so in favour of what you're saying is supporting Israel?
I think he has short-sightedly been manipulated, and also perhaps thought, well, I hate Muslims, they hate Muslims, therefore my enemy's enemy is my friend. But if he was true to himself, he would know that the Christian people in Palestine are afraid of the Zion, are as persecuted as the Muslims, and they stand together.
Well, they've enslaved the whole world, the Zionists, for decades.
So now the Muslims and Christians live separately in Palestine. There have been times when the Muslims have actually run to the defence of Christians in Palestine when Israeli settlers have tried to take their land.
Absolutely.
And that's happened to Somalia.
Likewise both ways. And even when the Orthodox and the Catholics can't agree, the Muslims they hold the key for the Church of the Nativity. They say we'll look after the key, so it's not in favour of one side or the other. So certainly, having been to Bethlehem, and you've got Christian Muslims sitting around the dinner table, you wouldn't know who was who, and they all treat each other as brothers. This divide and conquer.
Well, this is their tactic.
This is what's going.
And this is also part of the reason that I maintain that I'm Brexit, because I believe partly the European Union is one step towards a one world government and a new world order.
If you go very deep into it and look at where the Israeli state lies on that question, you'd again question why would the Israeli flag be flying at a pro-Brexit rally?
Yeah, I mean, to that question, because obviously I wasn't flying it.
That was our first walk and talk with some Brexiteers. Fair enough.